Hello everyone, welcome back to the video series where we are doing the quick revision tool for class 10 information technology. Already we have discussed some of the important questions from the chapter 1, that is communication skills, and in this video we are going to discuss about the important topics and the important questions from the chapter 2, that is self management skills. So let us start the video. First we will discuss what are the important topics in this chapter. So the first one is what is stress and how we can manage stress. So again, very important topic, that what is stress and how we can manage stress. So when we are talking about stress, so it may be physical, it may be mental, or stress can be called as physical or mental agony that happens when someone feels threatened, upset, or in danger, whether it is real or imagined. So how we can manage stress? We can manage stress using some of the important techniques like doing yoga, then doing meditation, doing exercises, having being social, and smile and laugh, taking a break from work. So all these things can help to get relief from the stress. So very important topic from this chapter, that what is stress and how we can manage stress. Now second topic is what are the abilities to work independently, and basically in this chapter we have to discuss about three abilities that are helpful to work independently. The first one is self awareness, second one is self motivation, and third one is self regulation. Okay, so when we are talking about self awareness, it means it is the knowledge of knowing about oneself. And when we are talking about self motivation, it means it is just like that, how it is an energy. We can say that it is the energy that encourages to be excited to do any work. So that is self motivation. What encourages us to continue making process towards a goal. And next is self regulation. Now self regulation refers to self acting or self operating. So these are the three skills that helped us to work independently. So you can see here that these three gives responsibility, potential, and choice. So first is self-awareness. Now self-awareness can be divided into two categories. First one is internal self-awareness and second one is external self-awareness. Internal means knowing who you are and what you value. And external means what people think about us. Okay, so basically these two are two different types of self-awareness. Next is self-motivation. Again, self-motivation can be divided into two categories, extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. Extrinsic means uh, it will motivate to perform an activity to earn a reward or avoid punishment. But intrinsic means just it will motivate us to perform an activity for our own sake and for our own personal choice or for our own happiness. So these are the two types of self motivation. And the third one is self regulation. Again, very important topic. Self regulation means we can say that it is oneself or inner ability to control and manage emotions, thoughts, behavior, and energy so that one can produce positive results for life. So, how we are controlling our emotions, how we are controlling our aggression. So, all these things come under self regulation. Now, we will have some of the important questions that can be come from this particular chapter. So, first, we are having fill in the blanks. Dash emphasizes on proper breathing and mind body spirit connections. So, yoga emphasizes on proper breathing and the mind body spirit connections. Second is dash refers to self acting or self operating. So, self regulation refers to self acting or self operating. Third question, dash is one of the most popular way to relieve stress. Meditation is one of the most popular way to relieve stress. Fourth, ability to work independently can be enhanced by, now here we are having three options. self regulation, self motivation, and self awareness. You can write any two from the three options. Okay, so all the three options are correct: self awareness, self motivation, and self regulation. Now, in the second question, you have to write short notes on self management. Self management means how you are managing yourself so that your stress can be released. When we are talking about self management, so it is a more of applying and using one's self characteristics in a righteous and responsible way. Okay, so self management plays a very important role to improve all kind of performances. It may be related to academic, it may be related to productivity, doing tasks on time, and to manage oneself to do the things in the best way. So self management depends on how well we manage stress and how well we recover. Okay, so I hope you have understood the topic self management. Now coming to the stress. Already I have discussed that stress is a normal physical or mental agony that happens when someone feels threatened, upset, or in danger, whether it is real or it is imagined. Okay, so stress may be real, or sometimes we may imagine a lot of things that gives us stress also. Now, another important topic is meditation. So, if you have to write notes on meditation, then you can write that meditation is one of the most popular way to relieve stress, and it is a technique to get centered when we are carried away by emotional stress. So basically, what it involves sitting in a relaxed position and focusing on our mind on one thought for a few minutes without any distraction. So that is meditation. Now, in question number three, we have to answer the following questions. We have to explain what is self regulation. And just now, we have discussed that self regulation means self acting or self operating. So, it is the inner ability to control and manage emotions, thoughts, behavior, and energy state so that he can produce positive results for life. This is self regulation. Developing these qualities require emotional, control wise introspection and sustaining focus. So, if a person is good at self regulation, then he or she can cope well with the changes and adjust to different situations easily. So, that is why self regulation is very important. Now, next one is list the ways to get motivated. How we can motivate it. Self motivation. Already, I told you that motivation can be divided into two categories, that is extrinsic or intrinsic also. So how to get motivated? So first thing, when we wake up in the morning, we should think that today we should be better than yesterday. Okay. The next, always choose to be happy. Okay. The intrinsic motivation should be there. Next, we should try to find something good in every situation. All the odds adds experience. So in every situation we have to find something good. Next, we should talk to our family and friends who motivates us and who make us feel good. We should maintain a distance from negative vibes, and we should share our ideas and have to get excited. So these are the some steps to get motivated. Now next question is, what is self awareness? List the types of self awareness. Just now I have shown you the slide that what is self awareness. So self awareness is the knowledge of knowing about oneself. Okay, so it denotes better understanding of ourselves, and it enables us to experience ourselves as unique and separate individuals. So there are two types of self awareness, internal and external. Internal means it represents how clearly we see our own values, passion, reactions, including thoughts, feelings, behaviors, strengths, weakness, and their impact on others. But external of self awareness means how other people judge us in terms of values, passions, thoughts, behaviors, strengths, and weakness. Okay, this means how we appear to others and are being perceived by others. So basically these are the two types of self-awareness. Now, the next question is list the ways to manage stress. Very important question and very easy to write how we can manage stress. There are different methods to manage stress: doing exercises, doing physical exercises, doing yoga, doing meditation, enjoyment, vacation, break from work, nature walks. Okay, so following these things can be followed to manage stress. And the last question is list the problems that can be occurred due to stress. What are the different problems that can be occurred due to stress? I hope you can write these things, that what are the harmful effect of stress. Okay, so stress can result into a very harmful effect, like it may generate situations or problem that are related to memory loss, pain, improper diet, and causing harm to our health in many aspects. For example, if we are having excessive stress, then some people begin to take drugs or gets aggressive or is depressed or starts quarreling as a result. So it tends to unethical task also, and it brings dullness, nervousness, rudeness, and makes our impression bad in front of everyone. So these are some of the problems that can be occurred due to stress. So all the questions are very important from exam point of view, and I hope that you all can answer these questions very easily. So I hope these videos are being very much useful to all of you. So if you are finding this video helpful, then don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you for watching.